Okay.
This isn't enough.
Xbox Game Showcase.
We should still head to the police station. We're gonna have more firepower.
Them actually fixed the name in the last minute.
Okay.
It was
Shoot, move,
Xbox, our last three letter flows from small.
Get
Was small,
inside now.
not like this. Now when rebrand themselves, so all capital.
Ground's opening.
So what is this? Looks like Left 4 Dead or something. Survival game. I don't need both. Subtitles. What is this? Looks like zombie game.
You see that? There's something big! Like huge crab figures picking up through the street!
Just the adrenaline kid. We need to keep moving through the underpass.
Oh,
Let's get moving.
Idea. Yeah. Let's Gears
see what I
of
can do.
War. Let's begin.
I'm at the pad.
I see.
I need backup.
Dude.
These things are all over me.
I played only second
Ears out
game.
there. Anyone that can hear this?
I liked that a lot, but unfortunately it was released only on Xbox, and I'm a PC guy, so was not able to appreciate those legendary series in full its glory.
These are goddamn breach points.
Reloading. Cover me. All right. That gear said they're stuck in the pay and save. Which way?
It's on the other
What
side of those
way?
apartments. At least that thing carved us a shortcut.
Through here.
Too slow! Oh, bugger! Come on, then! Nice shot! Oh, where the hell did you lot come from?
We heard your distress call.
Well, you saved my ass. But we need to make ourselves scarce. These fuckers keep pouring in every few minutes.
More trappers, watch it!
Right on schedule. You guys scared?
Yeah. Who are you?
Right, then, what's the matter?
Where's your squad?
Beastie took out one squadron a couple of hours ago. We went to protecting some survivors nearby. I was about to get back when I got cornered in here.
These things been coming in waves?
Ah, what's the problem till I ran out of ammo? I'm not just saying that. I got friends inside.
Double penetration.
Reloading.
Anyone see him?
Contact front!
There's no end to these freaks.
Wait, why am I not shooting him?
Jams! Damn it!
What the... This is how
Tom!
he get his car. Classic chainsaw.
Our roads converge again. Marcus Phoenix.
October 6th. Okay.
Welcome to the Xbox Game Showcase. For the past 25 years, Xbox has delivered some of the greatest games of all time. Games that changed what was possible, games that brought players together, and games that defined generations. Xbox was built on the spirit of creativity and heart. And as we kick off the show with Gears of War E-Day, it's only fitting that as we return to Xbox, we return to Gears. So today, we're announcing that Gears of War E-Day will be an Xbox console exclusive.
God freaking damn it.
The core of Xbox is great games, and that's what today is all about. We're going to show you more than 25 titles from creators around the world, followed by our Gears Direct.
I hate
Enjoy the
this
show.
Policy. Not on PS games. I was cut from so many good games just because I live in
Do I
Ukraine
remember
and
the
we
moment
only
my
have
powers
PC.
came in?
We had only PCs mostly, so we didn't
Well, I
had
was being crushed to
all
death
this
with
console
seawater
culture,
and mud and manure
and
whilst holding onto my sister's hand.
we didn't.
I remember
even
her
was not
fingers
able to
gripped so
play
tightly in mine that
most
her
of
nails
console
drew blood.
exclusives. We played like GTA
Until
only 3, 6, 1
I
year after
lost her
release.
grip,
It's just
but she stayed away.
playground games. Yeah,
Does stick in the memory bit, yeah.
I still can get over it. Thanks God I
I know
have
why you're here.
PS5 now.
You want to talk about them?
I can play some of those exclusives.
They're not real heroes.
You
ever seen a legend in the flesh?
Oh, it's
All
fable.
that power, how do they use it? Killing mindless beasts. Fighting petty villains. None of that matters.
Look what the guild shut out.
A real hero
No serious
knows how to
trailer
wield
when
power.
first trailers to this game.
Don't waste of time on trivialities.
You're back. And dressed like a twat.
Got more important things to worry about than vegetables.
A hero knows how to live with their choices.
Oi! What the fuck was that?
Well, I was just...
Just sent my brother into the infinite fucking abyss without even asking permission.
Remorse? Remorse is for the guilty. Look, I will tell you what I told them. Albion is broken, and I'm going to mend it. Albion doesn't need heroes. It needs a hero.
You're a monster.
And that hero is me.
It looks alright. I probably gonna play it. Please no excuses. You bastards. February 23rd. Okay. Of course, Game Pass. Pretty sure I'm gonna play with Halo.
You've heard the story.
What's this?
Halo,
Halo.
the chief. Stuff of legends.
I like Halo also a lot.
But
again,
that's
that
not
was
the story
exclusive
I'm telling
and I was
today.
able to play again
This
on the
one,
second Halo.
you haven't heard. I've
I
started
love
simple enough.
it a lot.
Drop in, grab the goods, get out before anyone noticed. Well, guess what? They noticed.
Looks fun.
Now you ready to get to it? You serve long enough, you learn to read a battlefield.
I thought
This
that's
place,
something like
more of a freak show.
Probably not.
And trust me,
Thanks
I
God.
know freaky.
Have you enjoyed your stay so far, Demon?
Sorry to interrupt, but we're on the clock. The thing with simple jobs is, they always get complicated. The plans change. Odds get worse. My advice, bring a Spartan. Chief, you ever get tired of being the strong, almost silent type?
That's good. Campaign evolved. July 28th. Yeah, we play on this one. I finished both Lago Tale games on my channel.
There's something on this island.
I definitely will play this one. Finally,
It's like it
close-
calls to me.
Close to
You and my father found that
Stealth.
island thanks to me.
There's more to this than you understand.
This is not
More than you can handle.
that much stealth game as previous Lago Tale
I've proven
games.
myself.
Have you? Have you really?
A sword keeps you alive. A dagger wins the
She
fight.
also can be stealth. But most interesting for me.
Look at this place. It's mad.
Because she very
The
capable
final
fighter.
confrontation is about to begin!
Where are the others? Ezra's dead, Lenny. They're all dead. Move!
This is more like
But you couldn't have said, hey, Lenny, you know those
Sure.
ancient death curse rumors? Well, maybe they're true. Sit in.
a lot of growth. I expected more stealth mechanics, and yeah, we're playing this week before vampire game, but I will check it out. Then
You ever heard
September will be
of the Midnight Channel?
Domino might have been on that Midnight Channel before she died too.
probably fast on this one.
How?
Oh, where are we?
Whoa.
Feels like we're someplace totally different. Look out!
Now then, whatever's going on here, we're getting to the bottom of it.
To wield a persona is to wield direct control of one's heart. And the heart is strengthened through bonds.
Doesn't it sound cool?
Someone had to see that. I'm glad it was you.
Was that supposed to be him?
Good times never seem to last long, do they?
I hate you, sneaky, stupid bully jerk! I can't wait!
So, shall we?
Really? Sweet!
Come on, don't call me that.
All shadows were originally born from humans. Well, then that means Senpai got killed by her other self.
No! Get out of here! Don't look at me!
Does that mean you're just gonna stuff me back in your head and pretend I'm not Rhea?
I can't!
Persona!
All right. Which means that we also gotta catch whoever's tossing people in here.
I think I'd like to help too. I'm not running away from this. Well, but I have no problem taking down shadows. It's over!
So yeah, I'll be counting on you, partner. And let's team up and catch this jerk.
Let's end it! Here! Go! Persona!
Okay. Next. For Caroline. Who's Caroline? Looks like survival game. Yeah. It is survival game. Zombie survival game.
My friends and I used to argue about what ended the world. A weapon. A virus. Something worse. Started in quiet towns.
Is this
empty roads. Places the world
State
forgot.
of Decay 2 or 3? I don't remember. Oh, interesting game. State of Decay. I played actually first game. It was like alright. 7 out of 10. It had pretty interesting base building mechanics.
These survivors found each other, built walls, pushed back against the night.
State of Decay.
We'll always have each other's
Come on,
back.
talk to me. Yeah, it's
Because
very
the world
State
has
of
become
Decay.
more dangerous than ever. The dead aren't just wandering anymore. They hunt.
When? It's clear for me for this State of Decay, but when?
In the end, it doesn't matter what you believe. What matters
Doesn't change much
is
from
that when the
those
dead
games.
come through the dark,
And the same aesthetic.
so do we.
Kill it. Yes. State of Decay 3. When? Okay, 2027. Alright. It's most important it's not in September or November of this year. going to play with.
On the Sea of Thieves, there have been plenty of grand adventures. But what if you could make your own Sea of Thieves experience? With our new free update, Custom Seas, you can! Let me explain. You can create new ways to play, like Rowboat Royale, where small but bloodthirsty crews duke it out in a furious battle to the death. Just remember to watch out for explosive barrels. Oh, I'm sure they're fine. Or Skeleton Snipe Hunt, where the sharpest shooter with the highest score wins. Or maybe you just want to spawn this, and these, and one of those, and absolutely loads of these, and, well, you get the idea. You could create a cinematic masterpiece. With enhanced camera tools, you could show romance, action, or tragedy. Or maybe just show the world from a whole new perspective. Or you could even just create a place to hang. Literally, if you want. Or you could come together for a party. Or maybe you want somewhere you can just kick back and relax. Whatever your piratical pursuits may be, we're giving you your own keys to the sea. There's a whole new world of possibility ready to explore. So dive in and unleash your creativity. The tools are now in your hands. What you do with them is up to you. Just try not to wreck the place.
June 18th. Okay. Stalker DLC. Yep, Stalker DLC.
There is a liar.
Please give me the tunnels.
They call him Führer. But that is not your name.
It's not Stalker. It's Metro.
Your name is Hunter.
Well, not damn it, yeah. I'm glad that we can see more of Metro.
As a Spartan, you were a legend.
Brothers, Ukrainians.
You stood for something. But where are the Spartans now?
At this point, I'm waiting more info about
to protect the Metro from you. You promised a brighter future for our people. Now, the Norai spreads tyranny in your name.
Classic Moscow.
You swore to crush the enemy, to face them head on, and guide the Metro to the light.
Nothing much changed. Yeah.
But darkness consumes you. Spreads. Like a plague. Eats you from within.
I finished
every step. Every move.
In stealth mode, you can check it out.
Drowns you deeper.
I like that a lot.
In lies.
I should probably play Metro first game, Metro 53.
Your lies, and now, Hunter.
Let's try.
That legendary Spartan is gone. Turn to ash.
Just make myself prepare to being that
I won't stop until the Führer burns with him.
February 2027. VM specified month. A lot of games actually released in February.
World premiere.
Already 3 games what I want to play in February. It's Fable, this one, and not February 12th, some other game I don't remember. February 12. Fable, I think February 18, like
world premiere.
Now Metro in February. Is this? No, it's not Phantom Blade Zero. It's probably Renuncia.
Countless wars have been waged throughout history in pursuit of the elixir of immortality. A champion rises, destined to quell the chaos of this senseless cycle.
Neo?
Awaken. Phoenix.
Phantom Blade Zero in September. Nothing else. Okay. But nothing else like this.
So,
I'm not
it was you who set the Red Cliffs ablaze.
Well, only next game from Wukong Studio.
You're ready for the challenge and the reward of opening your very own cult.
Nothing can beat us, nothing can break us, nothing can shock us, nothing can shake us. I know it's nothing.
You'll be going to beautiful Bedford County, USA, teaming with locals waiting to join our family.
You scare me? You don't scare me.
You better reevaluate your life choices.
You piss off a random person on the street, you want a trophy?
Even if they don't know it yet.
I don't know why it's really reminds me of Far
Build
Cry
a
5.
cult, and I will shield you from the apocalypse. Join us. Join us.
Nothing can stop our love.
Looking for the owner of a severed human head. Come and collect it, or it will be
Oh
given away
yeah, I
on
heard
first
about
come,
this game.
first served
March
basis.
2027. You know what? We have not much in the March, so I'm pretty open to play that.
World premiere.
Sienna again.
Left your people behind. Believing time would see them heal.
Very cinematic, very cool, but very short games. Unfortunately.
And some binds.
This looks like DLC to second game. Or maybe even third game. Please give us third game, but not 4 hours long. I love this band. Doesn't look like DLC, it looks like standalone game, like third game. Yes? Yes? Like, Resident Evil games proved what perfect length for such games is around 15 hours. Please do not give us these games like 6 hours long. Senua, just Senua. Okay. Bethesda. Oh, Fallout 3 remake. No.
Answer the call.
It's another update to Fallout
Welcome
76.
to the surface,
I
a
stopped
sprawling
playing
paradise. Meet the locals learn to
Fallout
fish.
76
Doesn't
like
that sound nice? What a
4
hoot!
years
You
ago.
found loot. This is no time to hoard. Share your stroke of luck with your pals. All aboard. Build your camp
Maybe
as a
3.
team.
I had,
Hey,
like,
life's pretty swell.
400
But in
hours
this
from Fallout
Appalachian
76.
wonderland,
All is not well.
Gadzooks! It's worse than expected. Enemies are waiting in places undetected. So suit
Yeah.
up, son, and defend our
It's
great
already
nation.
dead game,
And gather
everything.
all your friends when you fight this
And it's not
infestation.
really
That's
fun.
the play, Daddy-O. We'll tackle them all. Rebuilding our bright future from the
Preview
ashes,
Fallout 3
rising
remake.
tall. When you hear
That's
adventure
what I
calling, when you're
expected
looking for
now
kicks.
from Bethesda.
Answer the call of Vault.
Answer the call of Vault.
Answer the call of Vault 70. Oh dear.
Infestations. Sure. It's that game. Please move on. Please Bethesda, move on. Fallout 3 remake.
Our flock has been led astray by your acts of defiance. Argent Anor trembles in the wake of your actions. They follow you now.
The Council has chosen. Beneath this chamber will be your tomb. This
Dark Ages DLC, probably.
is your pain given shape. It holds many secrets. Only a cleansed soul may leave. I am not your enemy. I am your way out.
With the Slayer gone, have you not found peace? The demons, they have retreated. Their war is with him.
Yeah, it's fun as always, but I'm saying what this didn't hold well enough.
The Slayer is alive, and we're going to find him.
July 7. Okay. More Bethesda? More Bethesda? No. Fine. This is, looks like Sims. This is like mixtape. You'll see something. Probably too late to turn off sound because this is for sure copyright music. I had like 5 copyright strikes from previous stream.
In the frozen north, we know only one way of life. We know the thunderous crash of the waves against our ships. We know the bite of cold steel. The roar of fires that consume our enemies. And at the moment of peace is only temporary.
You will think that I'm old as
because Valhalla opens its gates only to the worthy. And the next proving ground awaits just beyond the horizon.
But that was fun game. The game by itself is about probably 30, 32, 33 years old. Just imagine that. Probably around 28, 30, yeah. You can check it out. Minecraft. The biggest survival title in the world what I never played still. Someday. Someday when my brain will be more open than it now, I will play this game. So I will play original. Maybe I actually really should swap to
Ladies
only
and gentlemen,
Minecraft
admirers of the mysteries of magic,
I have very few.
take your seats before the lights go down and the curtain rises, for our next act is about to begin. Are you sitting comfortably? Are you prepared to witness feats both mystifying and illuminating? Watch closely then, and let the shadows tell their story. Behold, the famous Jacob Menturo, stage magician extraordinaire. So brilliant were his tricks, it cast 5 long shadows behind him. They called themselves Masters. Through a deal with the devil, the Masters sought yet more power. Their deal demanded a sacrifice, and in the darkness, they chose Jacob. Jacob was trapped in eternal torment, but the devil had other plans. He pulled Jacob from his infernal nightmare and offered a new deal. Face their legions, their tricks, every abomination they command. Take what should have been his. Escape if he can. That's your cue. Run.
Possessed London. Legacy, but we are against demons. A lot of magic. Interesting.
A deal's a deal, Jacob. I'll see you soon.
Magicians, the devil's deal. Cool. Looks great. I don't know what about the game itself, but it looks great. Yeah, this is, I think, Souls-like Paris.
What would you give for victory?
Paris French game.
Your life? The lives of your sons?
First person.
The line between victory and defeat is thin.
Yeah.
What if you had within you power, terrible and divine,
like French,
to destroy your enemies,
game
break
about
their will?
Zombie. At
Would
the
you have the
beginning of
strength,
19th century.
the resolve to wield it? If destiny was there, within reach, could you sacrifice everything?
And big magic. And big water. And here comes.
For your country. For your empire.
Hey, Mr. Napoleon.
For your emperor.
Oh, excuse me. Emperor Napoleon. Vincent Cassel as Napoleon. Cool actor. Fallout free remake, please.
Glenumbra's
Damn
full
it.
of thieves.
Thieves?
What is it you're
Ah,
after? Don't take this the wrong way.
What should I say?
We've been watching you.
Probably will play
You've got talent and a lot of promise.
Stop! Thief!
Why are you calling thief? I'm borrowing.
Are you ready to talk about planning a real
Not
heist,
go,
partner?
Please, not go. Oh.
Welcome
Wait.
to our Thieves Guild. Our members will show you the ropes.
Online.
This job is going to need every trick in the
damn it.
book.
I heard that caravan should arrive tomorrow.
Some jobs call for slick distractions and quick fingers. But you never truly
Please,
know what's
you have
behind
a
a
lot
door.
of games
Or
to
if that's
kill.
not quite your style, step out of the
Move on.
shadows and take a direct approach.
New era. And also you have to kill your
There's
main
other treasure all around the
engine.
world, if you know where to look
start
and are willing to
using-
fight for it.
RB5.
Whether it's fortune, adventure, or danger, the Thieves Guild has everything you need, as long as you're willing to take it.
Don't mind if I do. Hands off the cheese. I got here first. Oh.
Everyone waiting for Elden Scrolls 6 and them are shoveling this shit online. And when I'm working over this game, when I'm working over Fallout 76, and when I'm not working over when main goal. It pisses me off, like. Flight Simulator. Yeah, like I said yesterday, my two main Flight Simulator games is in Far Cry games and in GTA. So our process at this point Flight Simulator will be in GTA 6.
The mountain stands here, yet it cannot be seen. The wind passes without a sound. People move within. The Moists move in secrecy, renowned for their mastery of mechanisms.
A lot of people were
As the old order begins to fall, no one can remain untouched. When all is obscured, the battle has only just begun. Beneath every mechanism, the true game lies in the human heart. This is your game to decide.
Okay.
Dracula's castle is just ahead. I have come here to destroy you, just like my father, mother, and their allies before me.
No one believed me when I said the newest Belmont would be a girl.
Metroidvania-like game.
God has given you another chance, Rose. You must use it wisely to better control your curse and strengthen yourself.
You are no more than an irritating thing. What makes you think you can stop me this time?
I've always wanted a pet Belmont.
Stupid girl. I will show you what hell is.
She's probably some daughter
I am Rose
or
Belmont,
granddaughter of
and
Von
I will
Helsing or
hunt the
something.
night!
Right? Right? Daughter. Okay. Cool. And the name of the game? Belmont's Castlevania Curse. Belmont's Curse. Okay. Okay.
Some years have a color to them. A haze that seems to fill the whole world.
Boss.
In its glow, you discover wonderful new places. Dear friends you always needed. And golden moments which linger on the warm breeze.
Why we can't put all these indie
As you live your
cozy
days.
games at some different show?
Streams.
And people who about those games will watch it in their own time.
World premiere.
Atlas. A lot of graves. Still a lot of graves. And yes, still a lot of graves. And again. And even more graves, yes. We got the point. This is Persona 6, okay. Got it. So we have some Persona 4 remake and Persona 6.
World premiere.
World premiere. what it's all about. Activision. Okay. What I just said about cozy games. For 6-year-old children. School.
It's my kind of night. Alarms are ringing, bullets are flying.
What you do that for?
My fingers slipped. And every copper in the tangle is on my tail.
Hooligans, come to order! Piss off!
Let me introduce you to some of my esteemed colleagues.
Even my schemes have schemes.
Me, I prefer to make it up as I go.
Oh, I like him.
Morgan!
I
You have better odds getting through without me. Everyone knows you're easy pickings for someone with any sand. Then give my regards to the Sandman. Cheap rubbish.
A corpse in hand is worth two in the grave, as they say.
Look at the bloody airships. We're not here for you.
Not here for me! I'm Anne fucking Darrow!
Time to lay our hands to mischief.
We've been preparing to rob Griswick's vault for months now. We're putting the heist tonight, yeah? Morgan, get to that crane to lower the ship.
Greetings. I am the Miracle Industries auto-loading crane. If you have the authority, I am at your service.
What happens if I fired a few holes in you?
The lift is now unlocked.
Ah, defeat. How sad. You were all doing so well.
Do you expect us to go quietly?
Well, I certainly don't expect any trouble from some of Avalon's
mate.
most disposable citizens.
Hello, frightened human. I can get you out of this. You've just jumped about 25 years back in time. This place, on this day, is ripe for changing the course of history.
This life ain't one for granting easy choices, but I just found a way to control the past. Change who's in control. Make things unfair in our favor. Brought you a little toy with a big mouth.
What a proper little villain.
A better villain than you'll ever be, you decrepit old soak.
The pimp, the plod, the priest, who do we like the least? Oh, it's different how they do ya, the ways they stick it to ya. And when they're done with chucking it up the old downstairs, well, they're all gonna screw you in the end.
Nothing's ever given to folk like us, especially not the future. But This time, we've a chance to steal it. What more could an honest thief ask for?
Stairs, well, they're all going to screw you in there.
Yeah, I can't see a lot of stuff here, but the game looks fun. Again, looks very Dishonored-ish. So I'm probably gonna play it. Yeah. God damn it. No, I'm not playing this because I have no Xbox console.
Clockwork Revolution is an original experience full of intriguing characters and incredible world building. And it's an Xbox console exclusive coming in 2027. Thank you so much for joining us today. This is a milestone year for us as we celebrate 25 years with you, and we're excited about our lineup of iconic games. Record-breaking Forza Horizon 6, the return of Master Chief, rebuilt from the ground up, the extraordinary world of Fable, full of choice and consequences. Incredible games from our partners at Sega, 4A Games, Koei Tecmo, and more. And players can look forward to 2 upcoming exclusives, Gears of War E-Day in 2026 and Clockwork Revolution in 2027. In a moment, we'll dive into Gears of War E-Day, but before we do, one franchise that has been with us from the beginning is Call of Duty. Now, it's bigger than ever, with a new Modern Warfare later this year and a movie on the way. Last month, the teams at Infinity Ward and Activision gave us a glimpse of the story and gameplay. Today, they are back with a first look at DMZ, reimagined in a way that only Call of Duty can deliver.
Okay, let's go. Call of Duty. If it will be like late October, I probably won't play it right before GTA.
유명한 용도 아래 우리 조선 반도는 질서정연하고 강력하다. 남부 차단 구역에서 발생했던 산업 사고는 우리 공화국의 용적 투쟁으로 이미 수습되어 조국의 안전엔 흔들림이 없다. 차단 구역은 안전하다.
Inside the mall is a set of black files carrying bounty intel on a high-value target.
DMZ.
Locate the files and eliminate the HVT. Expect contact. HVT may be in the area hunting anyone after that intel. Jeez, this place is huge. It's dark as hell. That's why you got NVGs, man.
Hey, I'm gonna head downstairs real quick. See if there's any weapons or gear laying around.
I'm not a big
I'm gonna be fine.
Call of Duty
It's only
player.
gonna take 2 seconds.
Playing from time to time, like campaigns mostly. Sometimes multiplayer. Ouch.
He's down. Let's go help him.
Hell no. That's on him.
Our guy was executed.
Copy. Where are we at on the intel? Got it.
Alright. Let's find that HVT.
On you.
Overwatch to actual. Letting that intel compromise your location. Enemies are alerted to your position.
Shit.
You know we're here.
You are glitching, buddy.
Damn.
Bro, okay. Alright, let's just find that HVT.
Hey, hold on.
What's up?
Let's just... Hey, you good, man?
Fuck.
Yeah, you're all right.
Was that the HVT?
Hey, fuck the HVT. Let's just go to exfil.
Oh, fuck! I got you, man. You good?
Yep. Let's just get out of here.
All right. Let me get some ammo.
Yep.
Oh, hell yeah.
All right, let's move.
Overwatch to actual. Look for any building with green smoke. I say again, green smoke. Brace, you got eyes?
Yeah, I got it. Oh, shit.
Footsteps. Okay.
I'm inside.
Get your ass to the roof right now.
Copy. Please have medical. Oh, thank you. Hey, Locker, you downstairs?
Negative. Head up the ladder. Going up to the roof.
Oh, shit!
No extraction for wisdom. What is this? I thought we had already a piece of representation, no? I guess not.
Welcome to the Coalition, here in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, home of Gears of War. When Gears debuted in 2006, it instantly redefined the genre. And now in 2026, we're on the cusp of another rare moment. A chance to honor where we've been, celebrate with our fans, and lay the foundation for where Gears is going next.
And release only on Xbox.
To get there, we're taking it all the way back to the day the world changed and the fight began, Emergence Day. It's a day of unimaginable loss that sits at the heart of our universe. And today, for the first time, we're ready to take you inside the studio and show you all the ways to play with our new movements, weapons, and modes that will make E-Day the most brutally satisfying Gears yet.
Is that all you got?
Before we talk about what this game is, I think it's important to share why we chose E-Day. When we started this project, we were moving to Unreal Engine 5. It was a new foundation with a blank slate. So we took a moment to reflect on what makes Gears so special to us and to our fans. And we realized that all of the things that make this world feel so unique, brotherhood, brutality, that melancholy beauty, and over-the-top spectacle, they're all perfectly set up in this one moment in time, E-Day. The moment the Locust ripped through the ground and changed the history of Serra forever. And to tell that story, we wanted to build an experience that evoked the vibes of the original Gears game. So we started with this one still from the Mad World trailer. It's Marcus facing down the Locust, defiantly firing into the darkness against overwhelming odds, And we said, this is the emotional core of Gears. This is the tone and feeling that we wanted to build our next game around.
This is our most ambitious game yet. E-Day is a story we haven't been able to tell before because we didn't have the technology to do it. We finally have the tools to reimagine the Gears world at a new, unprecedented level of detail. We're pushing Gears to new heights with the densest, most detailed world we've ever created. With seamless, large-scale environments.
It's even worse from up here.
Fully dynamic ray trace lighting. And richer real-time destruction. Starting with an empty hard drive, we literally rebuilt everything from scratch. Characters, enemies, weapons, animation, sound, the world itself. And then we tear it apart in front of you. You'll fight against bigger and more brutal enemies with new and craftier weapons and navigate the battlefield with more natural character movement so that every moment of emergence plays smoother and hits harder.
This is a game that feels like Gears, but plays like new. It's a return to the feelings that we had when we played the original games, but now reimagined, evolved, and enhanced with the power of a new engine.
We want to sell it as much as possible with Xbox consoles.
E-Day is set before the events of the original Gears of War. After decades of conflict, peace has finally been declared on Serra, and the Gears have returned home.
Love you, baby.
Marcus Phoenix and Dominic Santiago are young veterans trying to adjust to civilian life while grieving the loss of someone they both loved.
I know this guy is
Carlos Santiago,
right? Like
Dom's older brother and Marcus's best friend.
To Carlos.
To Carlos. Best fucking brother anyone could ask for.
Carlos died in combat in a moment of sacrifice before the war ended, and without him, Marcus and Dom's relationship is distant.
The emotion from our refinery kept power.
With the world just barely on the cusp of peace and our characters coming to terms with their new reality, the locusts emerge and change everything.
This is the Coalition Emergency Broadcast System. There are reports of multiple tremors causing minor damage across Kelowna.
Strap these up.
E-Day tells not one, but two origin stories. The start of this world falling apart and a brotherhood coming together. And over the course of 3 intense days, you'll see how loss reshapes this world and our characters, beginning with a night of desperate survival in a brand new city.
We decided to focus our story on just one city, so you could really feel what war does to people. When we started creating Kelowna, we wanted it to be more than just a backdrop. We wanted to feel alive, like it was another character in the story, packed with layers and personality. Kelowna used to be all about innovation and discovery. But years of industrialization for the Cog War effort totally reshaped it. With such a rich history, it made sense to lean into that classic Gears retro vibe. Towering architecture, robust vehicles, and grounded technology. Kind of like those gritty industrial cities from the 1970s. We also looked right outside these windows at the mountains, the ocean, and local landmarks to help give Kelowna its unique style. As you play the campaign, the city reveals itself through the main districts. The historic center, with its classic Gears architecture in stone and steel. The downtown core, more modern, reshaped by decades of industrial growth. The military airfield, set at the forest edge with shipyards nearby, the refineries, and supporting working-class neighborhoods, built around constant emulsion production.
Gears plays best in a city, and Kelowna is the ultimate battlefield. Kelowna's density, tight streets, mixed with open spaces, let us rethink how gear moves through the world, and it created the perfect stage for greater scale and verticality in combat. Our soldiers are basically giant tanks in armor. They slam into cars, weaving through hails of bullets.
I thought I am a crappy shooter.
And we wanted to keep that heaviness, but add more fluidity to how you move through the battlefield. Cover is life in Gears. And we've completely rebuilt our movement and cover systems, with smoother transitions and a bigger range of cover heights and shapes, including new low ground cover. This all allows us to create more complex and organic feeling spaces than ever before. From Sprint, you can now slide, which lets you quickly get under objects, slide around corners, or transition more smoothly into cover from a run. And we added the ability to jump, which really opened up this citywide battleground. We get to play with more verticality, climbing walls and vehicles, or clearing gaps in crumbling buildings to reach new flanking routes. At the heart of our gameplay is still that great Gears combat puzzle. A mix of unique enemy combinations, tactical weapon choices, and your ability to read and move through the arena. But now you have more choice than ever, and we get these peaks of almost action movie sequences. You can throw yourself off a balcony, land next to your buddy and revive him, scramble through cover, slide under a truck, and hit safety on the other side. We get these amazing Gears playgrounds, small and large, where all these elements come together, and the city is filled with them.
Our missions move across the city, from linear fights in narrow streets and alleys to more open districts, where you have access to entire neighborhoods. Now you have strategic choices. Do you take the enemy head-on? Do you flank them from a side entrance? Or do you climb up to the balcony across the street and take them all out with your long shot? It's up to you. And if you're playing co-op with your friends, well, then you can try all three at the same time. Taking your own path reveals small stories from the city. Survivors trapped in an apartment.
There's a civilian in that building, 4th floor.
A Raven crashed in the distance. A group of Gears readying an ambush.
What is
you still have your orders, but it's up to you to decide where you offer to help or how much of the city you choose to explore.
And that city is fully realized. To create a city of this scale and detail, we needed to invest in an entire suite of tools. Tools for roads, intersections, sidewalks, e-holes, buildings, rooftops, and pipes. We have a procedural content generation toolset for scattering millions of pieces of trash and debris across the ground to make Kelowna feel lived in. This is the largest, most complex location you've ever seen in a Gears game.
But the board control is connected to an older antenna. I can reconfigure their radios to reach Afira.
Do it. The remaining Gears will hold the fort.
In other Gears games, the world's basically already dead. There are very few human survivors left. But in E-Day, you're watching a live city get ripped apart in front of you. People who once went to work, sporting events, and celebrated the possibility of peacetime are now stopped in their tracks. They abandon their cars and run for survival, attempting to find refuge in subways or stores. A glimpse of a child's toy or dinner left uneaten are reminders of what's been lost and the horror of what the locusts have unleashed.
You'll experience the locust decimation at all scales in E-Day through our customized destruction technology. E-holes are back, unleashing waves of enemies from under your feet at any moment.
As a game design element, getting to use E-holes again as a spawn mechanic is brilliant. Locusts can come out of the ground anywhere, you can toss a grenade in to close them up, it just adds this great tactical layer to encounters.
But you'll also encounter massive sinkholes that'll pull down vehicles and entire buildings. And no amount of detail is too small, as micro-destruction goes beyond what we've ever done before with chippable cover across a range of materials. Your impact is real, visceral, and leaves a mark on the world. Destroyed Beauty has long been a visual pillar of Gears of War, and we finally get to show the before, making the after hit that much harder. You'll recognize a neighborhood that was once intact is now completely destroyed. You'll walk through city streets filled with smoke and fire, and it feels completely different from how you first experienced it. You start getting this real feeling of the city's a character, and it's really under attack. It's the fall of Kelowna.
Next time.
E-Day is an intentionally intimate story. There's this colossal event going on in the plot, but the actual characters and the journey they go on is where you get to explore themes of burden, of loss, and of loyalty. The whole world of Gears is about characters. It's the nightmarish monsters from below versus the soldiers that hold the line in a war for survival.
You okay? No way this is real. It's pretty fucking real to me. On your feet.
This was our opportunity to focus on what makes Gears characters so special and what makes our enemies so iconic. The entire campaign is played from the perspective of our new squad, Bravo. As the invasion breaks out, you'll meet Mags Carter, a former Gear now sweating it out at Kelowna's emulsion refinery.
Now, why don't you come talk shit when your balls drop? And quit going through my stuff.
And you'll also meet rookie cadet Lucas Reyes.
What the hell?
A sharp comms officer who never made it to the front lines despite his dreams of military glory. Megs and Lucas, together with Marcus and Dom, are four soldiers thrown together, fighting through tensions with each other while fighting the Locusts, ultimately forging their bonds in battle.
We follow Bravo Squad with our cinematic cameras, just like the intense war movies we love. The shots are intentionally gritty and a bit shaky, and leaning into these rough edges is what makes you feel like you're right in the middle of the action.
Bravo's story also intertwines with others called to defend the city, including returning characters like warrior philosopher Ty Caliso.
Our roads converge again. Marcus Phoenix.
Warrior philosopher. Ty. Isn't every warrior?
And fans of the books will finally get to see the hard-ass Raven pilot Gil Gettner in-game for the very first time.
Let's go and fuck this mess.
Marcus and Dom are absolute legends. You can spot those strong jaws and thick necks from a mile away. But if you go too realistic, you lose those unique features that make them stand out. Honestly, Marcus just isn't Marcus if you take away his classic perma-scout. So instead of chasing perfect realism, we focused on making them believable and memorable, respecting the details that really make them who they are.
Material and character fidelity in Gears of War E-Day far surpasses anything we've been able to achieve before. Our facial animation systems have been completely upgraded for E-Day, with 3 times more joints and over 350 facial shapes sculpted for each head alone to really represent the emotion in our characters. Marcus has more detail in his eyelashes than his entire character model did in the original Gears of War on Xbox 360.
Phoenix, Marcus, Sergeant, 26 RTI C Company. Next to kin, Adam Phoenix.
With the amount of layers we have, we've never had fidelity at this scale. Combined with a much more sophisticated animation rig, this allows us to have way more expressive characters with a huge range. From a small smirk to yells on the battlefield.
Come and get some, you goddamn grubs!
Your experience takes on a new intensity. We're pushing the graphical limit with 4K Ultra HD resolution, native HDR10 rendering, hardware ray tracing at 60 frames per second in campaign, and up to 120 frames per second in multiplayer.
comes to the Locusts, to make them more believable, we made them scarier. The drones are wild and vicious. The boomers are even bigger this time around. Like living battering rams smashing through doorways onto the battlefield. The wretches scream so loud it disorients you before they rip you apart. And the Reavers, they crawl up buildings and rain fire from above. Basically, the whole Locust army, whether new or old, are more intense than ever before.
So what now, Marcus?
We save everyone we can.
Gears of War has never been a horror game, but the world has always felt horrifying. And with E-Day, we lean into that even more. Our new gore system means damage feels meaty, responsive, and satisfying.
That was satisfying.
Muscle and cloth deforms in response to your attacks, and blood and bone damage adds to the intensity of combat. Gore is localized as well. Shoot a Locust in the arm or leg, and you'll see the bullet take a chunk out of it. Or land a heavy shot on a limb, and our dismemberment system will rip it clean off in glorious detail.
The Gnasher is going to get you the most satisfying shots, covering you in blood, or pop heads from afar with the long shot. We've revamped our favorite weapons for E-Day. And of course, we also have some fun new ones for even more brutal ways to tear your enemies apart. The new Gut Puncher grenade launcher is a COG weapon that fires armor-piercing explosive rounds. Quick fire a round to let it explode, or hold the trigger to control when it detonates. That means you can place a well-timed explosion behind an enemy protected by cover, or with practice, master its long-range E-hole closing potential. The Incinerator is our new shotgun. You can see the emulsion literally melt the skin off an enemy's body. Before, you'd probably get into a grapple if an enemy came charging at you. Now, you feel the power of getting to incinerate them when they get close. And of course, the Lancer.
This previous
The creation of the Chainsaw Lancer is another origin story from lore that we wanted to show in E-Day. From the moment that Ty grabbed that chainsaw to rip through a Locust at the Superstore, to a prototype kit bashed on the front lines of the invasion, all to deliver on that gratifying moment when you finally get to slice a grub in two.
right?
Gears music has always been about tension, escalation, and release. When a fight kicks off, the music hits hard. It tightens as things get more dangerous. And when you've dropped the last enemy, you hear that familiar big ringing chord. For E-Day, we kept that structure, but made the sound harsher. Together with our composer, Adam Lastica, we built the score to match a world on the verge of collapse. The electric guitar returns alongside classical instruments, but both are pushed into uncomfortable territory. Like dragging a bone saw across a cello, creating dissonance that never fully resolves.
Where the hell are we?
And then there's the sound design. All chainsaws have voices. When it came to the sound for our Proto Lancer, it was important to us to track down the exact make and model that was recorded back in 2006 and rebuild it from the ground up using our new sound effects system. This chainsaw has a 14-inch blade with that signature meaty yet intimate sound, and when it revs, you can hear all the gnarly details. In terms of how you'll experience Kelowna, I always think about our acoustic system like this. I'm walking down a street and I hear the sound reflecting off the walls around me. Then I step into an alley and everything immediately tightens. I come back out into a wide space and the sound opens up again, almost like a cathedral. And it's not just those spaces, it's the transitions between them where the magic really happens. That's where things feel alive. That's acoustics in real time. It's a heavy world. And what better way to experience its dread and tension than through the music and sound that surrounds you?
No other game does the squad like Gears does. Our themes, our gameplay, and our modes, they all revolve around this core element. But it's not just about the brotherhood that you experience in the stories. It's also about the bonds you create with your friends. Co-op has always been a part of our DNA. And like every great Gears game, you can bring your own squad to this fight. In campaign, all 4 characters are playable from the start, and we support 4-player online co-op and 2-player split screen on console. In Versus, our sweaty squad-based PvP is back, with a collection of 4v4 modes and all new maps set in locations in and around the war-torn city of Kelowna. We've combined classic Gears symmetrical PvP map design with new traversal opportunities. You'll put your skill to the test alongside a seasonal roadmap of killer content, almost all of which you can just earn by playing the game, completing in-game challenges, events, and achievements. And today, we're excited to announce a dynamic new evolution of Gears' iconic PvE mode, Horde Siege. It's a 12-player mode where all 3 squads fight alongside each other to battle the Locust invasion and defend Kelowna across a range of city-based maps. We'll have more to share soon, and we hope you join us for our open beta weekends later this summer.
We good? Sergeant Phoenix?
Guess we're back to it.
Outrun the past. But as long as we're still breathing, we're the ones that keep fighting.
So why I'm saying
20 years of Gears is such a milestone. It is such an honor and also a huge responsibility to make sure we deliver on the story of Gears.
It always comes back to the squad. It always comes back to this theme of getting through the absolute shittiest of times with somebody else who constantly has your back. And that's Marcus and Dom's story. The story of the original trilogy. The story of E-Day. And the story I think we can all relate to.
Thanks for pushing through. Couldn't have done it alone.
You got it, man.
Having the opportunity to have E-Day come out in the same year as the 20th anniversary of Gears, the quarter-century anniversary of Xbox, it's almost like a homecoming. It's like returning back to our roots and saying, fuck yeah, we're back. And we have so many more stories to tell. It's an incredible honor and one that we want to make sure that we do right.
Ty.
Damn, this dude's from...
What a nightmare.
Badass.
Untouched by nearly 80 years of war. Destroyed in 2 nights.
For us, the heart of Gears has always been about the bonds you make in the darkest of times. Inside the studio, we rally around a simple phrase: never fight alone. It guides how we build our stories, our gameplay, and our world. It's how we work as a team and the commitment we make to you, our fans. Everything comes back to that important idea of sharing life's experiences, the highs and lows, together. And E-Day is the best expression of never fight alone that we've ever made. Whether you'll be picking up a Lancer for the first time ever, or you're as battle-hardened as Marcus Phoenix, there's always a place for you in the Gears squad when Emergence begins on October 6th.
Asymmetrical position of the controller, and it's kind of weird to manipulate when free button.
I know why you're here.
Yes,
Ladies and gentlemen, take your seats.
I still didn't get it. Senna was DLC or was separate game? Let me see.
The council has chosen.
Now you ready to get to it?
Yeah, it's full-blown success game.
Do you expect us to go quietly?
I've proven myself.
Have you really? Is it also going to see? I think probably.
I have come here to destroy you.
Welcome to the surface.
Revolution, yeah. Actually will be released on PC. Are we good? You're welcome. Actually, here should be some PC games also show something. Let me check. PC games. PC gaming show, yeah. And I do not know, should we expect that? Let's close this one and let's check this one. I don't know what to expect here. Can expect more than 50 games on this show. Total Warhammer. Devolver Digital. Remedy. Okay. So we will make pause for now for the next 18 minutes and we will wait Or not. Or not.
From Hollywood, it's the PC Gaming Show pre-show with your host, Frankie Ward, and your co-host, me, Els.
Yes, your stream is lagging.
And now, here's your...
But before we get to our guests, some stuff in the news today. RAM prices. Have you heard about this? This is breaking news. The price of RAM is still higher than Woody Harrelson at a Snoop Dogg concert.
I kind of want more RAM for my PC.
AI
I just
has been in the news. Have you heard
it.
about this? AI is everywhere
And
now.
it's already
This
cost
is true. I
twice,
downloaded an AI app to create cue cards for
when
this joke, and
I
not only
bought
did
it
it
for my
spatula tennis
current
hubcap, it
PC.
completely messed up the bleachers safe to
And
drink.
it's expected what it will be even more
Okay, folks.
expensive,
Let's
like
get started.
twice more
Give it
from
up for the
current
pre-show band.
prices, which is insane.
What a band. Did you guys get up to anything wild this
Finally,
weekend?
this AI bubble starts popping off.
Awesome! And a big round of applause for my trusty psychic Els.
Thanks, Frankie. It's great to be here. And speaking of sidekicks, I was recently reading about where the term sidekick comes from.
Some say it derives from pickpocket slang because the front pocket was called the kick and it was the safest place to store your valuables. So a sidekick is someone you implicitly trust. Wait, where's my wallet?
You only have a $5 in here, but you do carry around a photo of Withers Big Naturals from Baldur's Gate 3.
Those are way more valuable than cash. Let's move on. Our first guest you know from games like In Other Waters and Citizen Sleeper. Please welcome Gareth Damian Martin.
Bravo.
Hello. Gareth, lovely to see you here. I think the last time we probably both saw you was at the BAFTA.
Yes.
Congratulations on yet more nominations for Citizen Sleeper 2.
Yeah, no awards, but 2 nominations, so that's 6 total,
Oh, yeah,
so I'll take that.
Honestly, I think the nominations are all you need, though.
What
I know
we can
that's easy for me to say as someone who's never been nominated for a BAFTA. But it does mean that the peers have selected you, and games are so subjective. But also, games have always been this hybrid medium inspired by the likes of film, TV, theatre, and tabletop games. Why do you think,
I just played to
what do
test
you think the
it, how
influence
it works.
that tabletop games have had on the medium?
Not a lot.
Yeah, I mean,
I hope I
kind of
will
all aspects of games, really.
have
Without
some time
tabletop
to
games,
replay it,
you know, we
probably
wouldn't have
not in
health
this
points
year,
or experience
probably next
points,
one.
any of these kind of formative structures. They all come from Dungeons and Dragons and early tabletop games. The idea of how a character progresses, or
I
that a
had
berserker
all
should rage,
agents
and how
in
rage works
Cyberpunk.
mechanically, and all of these like
So
weird little things that we think of as kind of truths to
Probably
video
I will
games, I
replay
think
it
are kind of all drawn from
next,
tabletop games.
Cyberpunk
Which aspect
next,
of tabletop games do
before
you
next
think that the gaming
game?
industry, or the video gaming industry, I should say, is overlooking and should actually adopt or learn more from?
Really, video games' idea of what a tabletop game is still stuck in the kind of old days of Dungeons and Dragons. And I think that actually tabletop games are incredibly broad now and full of really, just like video games, full of strange, independent games and systems being made, all which are really, really cool and really interesting. And I think if you look at where tabletop games are, they're in this space where they're still in this kind of like burgeoning of genres and ideas constantly coming through. And so I think if games can bring a bit of that energy back, I think looking at tabletop games and kind of taking ideas from tabletop is a way of bringing that kind of way of refocusing on what's the experience the player should have and how can we design a system that will fuel and build that.
So being able to build the person you want to be in a game is something that appeals to you?
Yeah, definitely, but also building systems that reflect certain kinds of experiences. Obviously, the most challenging thing about bringing tabletop ideas to video games is that in tabletop you have people in a room, and so you can say something and it becomes true.
Yeah.
And in a video game, it takes years of work to make something true. Yeah, it's not possible if you want to make The Witcher 3 and you want to be, so you can have a custom character and you also want to be able to have like infinite possibilities and all the quests and they're all going to readapt. And of course that's not really feasible, but I think if you change the idea about of the representative tools you're going to use in the game, so you might use text, you might use static art, you know, maps, all of these structures that are kind of suggestive rather than illustrative, I think then you can kind of start to achieve these things. Like in Citizen Sleeper, you know, you can find your path through the game, you can find your way to your ending. That's only possible because I'm dealing with such limited kind of representational elements. I think it kind of drives even more engagement from players because they're part of the process. They're the ones imagining the filling in the gaps.
One second, I kind of want to check more Metro game.
There is a liar in these tunnels.
It's great. Maybe in January, like I will replay full series of Metro games.
Call him.
But again,
Führer. But that is not your name. Your name is Hunter. As a Spartan, you are a legend. You stood for something. But where are the Spartans now? To protect the Metro from you.
When I'm outside, when I'm not in the Metro.
You promised
so when
the brighter future
get outside
for our people. Now, the Norai spreads tyranny in your name.
When was a group of when was in the last Metro game.
You swore to crush the enemy,
but
to
this
face
one
them
is
head
actually
on and guide the Metro
almost
to the light.
completely moved above the ground. Yeah, it kinda looks like you can approach this one in stealth.
But darkness consumes you.
Well, not this guy. Yeah, we got stealth take down.
Spread.
Like classic. This is some kind of bomb. Grenade.
A plague.
Yeah.
Eats
Time
you
bomb.
from within.
With mouse ketchup.
Every step.
Batman's cave. Recharger for our air gun. For this gun. Wait. No, it's not that. That's classic cheap machine gun.
Drowns you
Night
deeper.
vision. We had with those monkeys in the last game from Metro, but when was in Vladivostok. So what the hell am I doing in Moscow?
In lies.
Can you throw grenade
Your
to
lies
those
and
Russians?
now, Hunter.
So blow them all up.
That legendary Spartan is gone. Turn to ash.
This is... Wait. I'm checking guns.
That legendary
Yeah,
Spartan
we saw this gun.
is
This gun looks like the... like classic air gun. No, it's... I don't know what it looks like. Okay.
to ash. I won't stop until the Führer burns with him.
Okay. Good. February. Yeah, no date. I hope somewhere like February 3rd or like or in the most beginning of February or in the most end of February, because in the middle of February a lot of our games releases. Well, not a lot, two. What I'm interested in. Okay, how are we doing with this one?
In the show, in the main show that you enjoy and you get some time.
Frankie, I'm not sure what I want to do next. Talk to another great guest or watch another great game trailer.
I've got the answer. Let's do both. Take a look at something exciting coming up for Warhammer 40k Darktide, and then stick around because our next guest will tell us all about it.
What is this? Warhammer. Oh, yeah. When promised to get some Warhammer game. Oh, it's actually first person Warhammer. Okay. But again, co-op. Guys.
Please join me in welcoming one of the foremost minds in chopping rat men and blasting chaos cultists, Fat Shark's Victor Magnusson. Hey, come on in, Victor. For those people out there who, yeah, I'm judging you. I'm really judging you right now. Who don't know what Warhammer 40k Darktide is, can you just give them a synopsis?
But it's a four-player co-op game set in the Warhammer 40,000 universe, and you are trying to save this planet called Atoma Prime, in this specifically this hive city called Tertium. It's a mix between melee and ranged combat, and you fight a lot of enemies.
So, Victor, I know the fans are very happy with you right now because you've just announced a new class coming to Warhammer 40k Darktide. Tell us all about the Skitarii.
It's been a fan sort of want from all of our fans for a long time. They got really upset with us when we released the last class that it wasn't Skitarii, but now it's coming out, so they should be good.
How does this new class complement others in the game?
So it's very sort of broad and very open, and you can sort of spec it out exactly like you want to. So you can fill a lot of different roles in the game, which is cool. Where previously other classes were more sort of specialized at maybe one or two roles. So this has a broader scope, I would say.
You guys are known for making co-op games.
Yeah.
What do you think makes a great co-op game?
We adhere very hard to the sort of Left 4 Dead formula that they invented back in the day. One of the keystones, at least according to me, is that there are elements in the game when you have to co-op, like you have to cooperate. You can't sort of get out of, I don't know, being caught by clicking the button and getting out. You have to have a friend help you out. I think that is super important. And also having, like, it's also, we have stuff that we call like drops in the levels, where if you stay behind, you'll get caught, and they can't go up and help you because they have jumped down. It has multiple functions. One, it's like a mini puzzle for the group that they need to sort of gather up and then jump down together. But also it tells the players that they know that they're on the right way.
And what gave Fat Shark the confidence when co-op games weren't being released as prolifically to stick with that style of game?
It was I don't know, foolishness maybe. It was the story goes that we are the now he's the chief creative officer. Anders, he was the game director back in the day. He called up Games Workshop and said, "Hey, I have an idea for a game." He called their customer service. I want to make a game with that's Warhammer and Left 4 Dead. They're like, okay, that sounds cool. Maybe you should call the IP people. So he did that, and then we flew over to Games Workshop and said, so we have this idea. We've done these games, and we want to do a game where we combine basically Left 4 Dead with Warhammer. And they're like, yeah, that sounds awesome. And we did that.
Are you working on any other IP right now? Anything you can tell us about?
Nothing that I can talk about, sadly. But we will continue to work on Darktide. There will be more stuff coming in the year.
In your career, what's the proudest thing, though, that you've shipped, or even like a small moment that to others might not seem significant because they're not playing on their computer screen? What's the thing that you're proudest of?
I do think maybe when we released Vermintide 2, we had the release party and my boss came over with the PC Gamer and we had gotten, I think, a 90 or something in PC Gamer. And that was like, that was sort of achievement unlocked feeling. It was really cool. That's probably the coolest.
So those lapsed players, you've got to get back in because the Secretari are ready for you to play with when?
June 23rd.
June 23rd, so in just a couple of weeks' time. And if people haven't played Darktide yet, but they want to have a go, where can they start doing that?
You can get it pretty much everywhere. You can get it on Steam, Xbox, Microsoft Store, and the PlayStation.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Victor Magnuson.
No,
and
thanks.
good luck with the new class.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Thank you once again to the guests who joined us on the show tonight. And, of course, let's hear it once more for the PC Gaming Show pre-show band.
You do know they're not a real band, right?
That classic Els humour. First of all, thank you for joining us here at the pre-show, but stay tuned because the PC Gaming Show is just moments away after one more big trailer.
Oh, nice. Cozy game.
It was a misdirection. I think the whole dang thing was spaceship.
I didn't even know a horse could muck somebody. Why does a horse muck my wallet?
Now, an aspect of this outhouse that I found
almost 5 years ago.
Do this anymore. There are no ghosts in these old houses ever. Why are you still watching?
And we still have no Mass Effect official announcement. Same as Elder Scrolls 6.
Whose name was Sean. He worked as an architect all day long.
Again, I hope I will find the time to play Mass Effect series on my channel. Probably it will be somewhere in August, on this August, as soon as I will finish with Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced. I probably will start after a few days of recharging my batteries. I will start Mass Effect. Oh, Jesus Christ, let's turn off this sound for now and let's go back. Okay, now we can do
Wow. It sure was a long day of doing architecture for me, Sean Day 9 Plot. But now I've got the entire evening to do my favorite thing, which is play video games.
Did someone say video games?
Well, hello, PC neighbor.
Well, hello, Sean. What game do you want to play first? I've got them all. We have Commando Death Dragon Extreme 6. We have Executive Accounting Online. Or my personal favorite, Best Friend Simulator.
Oh, Amika. Hello? Yes, this is Sean. What? When? Today? That can't be right.
Stop it,
well,
guys.
All right. Thanks. Bye.
Trailers. This is all what you need
What
to
was
do.
that, Sean? It seemed serious.
Well, we can't play video games tonight at all.
It hurts physically.
Because we've got to host the PC Gaming Show! Yeah!
For this year's PCGS, we've harnessed pure nostalgia to reconstruct our own little pocket dimension of the 1990s, a time when life was punctuated by slap bass, movies were stored on little rectangles, and using the internet didn't involve as many streamers saying painful and confusing things to me.
Yes,
I don't understand this term
Queen.
slang. I don't get it.
See, it wasn't even us. That was just a thing that happened in the 90s.
Well, what fun. But basking in the warmth and laughter of a bygone decade won't keep us from bringing you plenty that's new. We've got a full 2 hours, that's 2, of trailers, over a dozen world premieres and developer deep dives for upcoming games. That would have actually been pretty impossible to imagine in the 90s. Our brains were too busy managing our ridiculously huge Jinko genes.
Plus, we're going to build an awesome gaming PC, and one of you get to take it home.
Let's get started the PC Gamer way with 3 huge world premiere trailers.
Thank you.
With every step, we boldly explore the unknown. And piece by piece, we build an understanding of the strangest mysteries in the universe.
Captain! Our sensor array is getting unusual readings from... What is that? The lift has opened! Repeat! The lift has...
Star Trek, я always Okay. Okay, Star Trek Planet Development Game. Okay. Classic missile sounds. Sure. Okay.
Welcome to 95, the start of a new revolution. The information superhighway. A world ruled by the transistor, where power is measured in hertz and bytes. A place where us freaks and geeks can be free. No nations, no race, just ideas and knowledge. They call me a criminal, a hacker. While corporations spy on us and governments control us, they murder and kill and tell us it's for our own good. I'm not the criminal. I'm a freedom fighter with a modem. They can try to scare me, but they'll never stop me.
Is this some kind of 90s hack
Axiom
simulator?
Systems takes very seriously any attempts to hack, infiltrate, or otherwise illicitly access our servers. Should you be found to do so, we will not hesitate to apply the full force of the law.
Yes, that's hacker from 90s simulator. This looks interesting. Come on, that's Soviet mine. Please. Oh, it's actually video. Saving Private Ryan Bridge.
I love to see a strategy classic reborn for the modern age.
Well, that was a great show, so I better get to sleep, you know?
Yes,
Mika, the show just started.
Yeah, but you know how every morning I cook an entire full breakfast and all of our friends come over to eat it and hang out before we go to work? Well, I actually have to get up at 4 in the morning to get all of that done and all the cooking and the cleaning. It's kind of a full-time job, yeah.
Yeah, that is super unrealistic.
Right?
Why don't we just do what normal people do and get up 5 minutes before we have to
My
and then
brain just
dart out the door
switching
without
off
showering
when,
and shove a cold bagel
when
into our
start
mouths while
talking
sitting in
and
traffic?
I do not
Perfect,
understand
honestly.
any words
Well,
what
since
I'm
we're staying up late,
talking
how about we
about.
watch another world premiere?
I just hearing blah 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 until trailer will start.
Willkommen, mein Liebling. I am so proud of you. You could have turned back, but you didn't. I know that taking the step is not for the faint of heart. It is taken by those who seek something more.
I don't think this kind of words was in Berlin 1989.
Give you if you accept the sweetest kiss of all.
This will be something.
Listen up, you donut. I'm gonna test you on everything it takes to run an arcane restaurant. If you want to earn a mithril star from legends like Guy Fawkes, Julia Cragchild, and me, Gorgon Ramsay, then take my advice. You need to cook up tasty combos, hire the right crew, and stand tall in the face of cosmic horrors. If you think you can take the heat, get in that kitchen and show me some magic. Don't just stand there like a troll turd. Play the demo.
This is announcement of the third cooking game for last 2 days.
Getting serious now.
Love this one.
Oh, you're a big one.
Nobody gets to be harder than me.
Didn't play for a long time. Yeah, screaming guys.
The pain is about to start. Let's fight.
This is our best one yet. It's cannon time, baby.
Let's fucking go. Oh, yeah. That was awesome.
It was alright.
Oh, I've missed Serious Sam. It's lovely to see he's still in good shape. Well, 6 shapes to be precise. What are you working on there, Mika? Is it a grocery list?
No, Sean, I'm catching up on my handwritten correspondence, which researchers tell us was a treasured pastime of the 1990s, just like mammoth hunting, dying of the plague, and all the other things we loved to do before, we learned that joy in life lives in our smartphones.
Oh, it would be charming if I knew how to read.
To forbid,
hey, Sean, did we get a new phone?
I don't think it's possible. Society hasn't been ravaged yet by same-day delivery.
Between trailers in the shows like this.
Hello? Am I about to die?
Oh, I'm just messing with you, Sean. It's me, Frankie.
Oh, hi, fellow PC gaming show host Frankie Ward. But wait, aren't you busy filming the hottest late-night talk show of the 1990s?
Oh, Sean, you should know that no veils can obscure my piercing gaze. Also, we just wrapped for the day. Now, listen, I hate to interrupt the anachronisms, but you're about to be rolling on an exclusive new look at Control Resonant straight from Remedy HQ.
We are?
Just say the thing,
I
Sean.
usually didn't put dislikes on the videos, but
here's an exclusive new look at Control Resonant, straight from Remedy HQ.
Really bad to make me put dislike on the video. So we did. Yeah, we are playing Control. Unfortunately, it will be released the same day as Silent Hill game, but I think I will finish this one. And probably I will start both games at the same time. But after I will concentrate to finish this one, and when I will finish Silent Hill. This looks great. again on this week or on the next week that is coming. I will start first Control game on my channel. I didn't play it on my channel when it was released, so I think now is great time to play it and put it on my channel. I played Alan Wake from same universe.
Control Resonant is a third-person action RPG where you combine the use of supernatural powers and melee combat to fight against otherworldly threats. You play as the Lone Faden, and all of this is taking place in Manhattan, New York. In the first game, the whole game took place inside a place of power called the Oldest House, in this kind of a brutalistic architecture environment. With the sequel, that whole thing is kind of broken open. The containment failed from the first game, and now all of these supernatural forces that were inside the Oldest House have leaked upon the streets of Manhattan.
Well, it's a great premise.
There's a new threat affecting Manhattan in our game. It's called the patterning, and it is basically taking what is already there and restructuring and reorganizing it with this strange, otherworldly algorithm. And the resonance themselves are often found in this epicenter or this focal point of this localized patterning. And it becomes more than just the creature design. The bosses are almost married into the surroundings and into the scene, so they get patterned into the world. And it is not just a gimmick. The patterning is at the very core of the whole experience, so it touches all of our themes.
Probably should play.
The game is very responsive. The navigating, traversing the world is fun and fast and easy to do. For instance, we have the shift ability that allows you to access these different gravity anomalies.
We have the 90-degree gravity shifts, we have 180-degree gravity shifts. Very minimal UI elements, but everything that looks like a walkable surface, like a ground, floor, road, anything that looks like you should be able to walk on this is a gravity anomaly. We do have some spaces in the game where every wall you see is actually a gravity anomaly.
And you get into this really mind-bending sequence where, yes, you kind of lose yourself a bit as well, but you kind of react to the immediacy of the situation and so on. And then it becomes part of your natural way of moving through the world. Incomprehensible in one way, but once you kind of get it, you just get it.
So the combat changes from range to melee. I would say on level design side it's a lot more about designing like what's the what kind of enemies, how many of them. I'm thinking of like some interesting environmental things you can do in the combat spaces, like these things that create variety into the combats. We do have more enemy types than we did have in Control, so that definitely helps.
Sound.
We have always wanted even the paranatural things to somehow feel connected and married into the normal, mundane, everyday world. So even if you are able to perform like superhuman feats and telekinesis, for example, it still should feel that it's strenuous. It doesn't come easy to Dylan. Dylan is fighting dirty and he is able to perform these powerful telekinetic pushes and ground slams, but it does have a toll and it does hurt him in the process a little bit as well. So there's this physicality that we always try to retain with our visualizations and audio, even if the thing that you perform as a player is inherently somehow superhuman or otherworldly.
When you take these different elements, these different pieces, the enemies, the shifting environment where gravity has gone bonkers, what you can do with your melee weapon, the supernatural abilities, we create this really interesting sandbox, and you feel like you have all the means to improvise.
Visuals.
I think it's unlike anything else.
Also reminds me Death Stranding a bit. Another cooking simulator game. Or just cooking game. Why so many cooking games? Like, what's where? Oh. Like you cooked on your kitchen for 2 hours. Now you can, now you're going back behind your PC or console and you cooking in your computer for another 4 hours.
They left you for dead. They buried the truth. Time for revenge. Puncture targets. Cause distractions.
Okay.
Disguise yourself.
Okay.
Use
My
anything
kind
as
of
a
game
weapon.
doesn't look well, fantastic.
Hunt with your friends.
If to be fair, stealth.
Or by yourself.
With every shot, this game looks better and better. You can hide bodies.
Every run is different. Revenge never dies.
This is
A cooperative roguelike assassination game. Gone Feral.
Gone Feral. Okay, I need to remember.
Wish list on Steam now.
Release date? Yeah, I need to check it out. Gone Feral. What it's time on my
would you be interested in
stream?
teaming up with me on my bloody mission for revenge?
Oh, absolutely.
I mean,
19
like
minutes.
in Gone Feral, the
remember.
game we just saw.
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, that too.
And hey,
I like
speaking
to
of
play
co-op
from time
carnage,
to- well,
nothing goes better with violence than science.
I
Let's
just
check
like
this out.
playing stealth games, but if it's good indie stealth game, play it through. So need to remember that one. Raft 2. Factory. Okay.
So, you're the new owner of the Grand Hotel, huh?
I'm not staying. I'm just here to sell the place.
Well, I hope you do better than the last guy. He disappeared, you know.
My father? Yeah, I know.
What is that
I've
moves?
been looking into his disappearance. If you
Oh,
come across
it's
anything
cleaning
as you restore the old hotel, a clue, a lead, or even just something weird, you let me know. I always wanted an American partner, like in the movies. Yeah, this is gonna be so cool. Come on, get in.
But
I'm gonna
with
show you
actual
these mean
NPCs.
streets.
When I turn the corner, hood, let's better
And
run. I got one hand on my badge and the other on my gun. Whether you're
music.
fooling 999 or it's 911. Lock you
Got
up
it.
in the wag, I know you bad guys are done. When I'm around your neighborhood, kiss culprits goodbye. Lawbreakers shaking in their boots when I pass
Okay.
by. Looking good like Swayze back in 1989. All of the ladies going crazy saying, who is that guy?
It's
It's a good idea to keep the cop close.
Okay.
Be careful. One background check and you're done.
Yes, I know. I'm gonna need them to trust me if we're gonna pull this off. But don't worry, they don't suspect anything.
I'm not worried about them. I'm worried about that hotel. That place messes with people's heads.
Hello, sunshine. Ain't you the spitting image of your old man? You know, he was in way over his head. If you want to know what happened to him, you better expect a wild ride.
Hey, did you guys see anything weird?
Weird is this town's entire deal. I mean, it's been featured twice in
I
Britain's most
saw
haunted towns.
the gaming show.
Britain's most crappiest.
Oh, this is really beginning to creep me out.
And I'm actually looking right now.
Worse than this?
So
I'm
if
sure
you
I'll
want
manage,
to ask
seriously.
more about
It doesn't
weird
look that hard.
things, ask me.
One of these days I'll show them something. One of
I'm
these
witnessing
days
it
I'm gonna
right
go
now.
far. Get out of this place so I know it's coming. A deal so it was. One
So
of these
let's
days
not
I'll
chase
show
cleaning,
them
but
something.
also
One of these
better
days I will heed the
from
call. Remember
evil.
this place I will want for nothing. Gonna be a star.
Host Eckler Grant. Musical production.
Hey! Ha! Hope you're all having a great time at the PC Gaming Show. As captain of the
Schizophrenia
ESS
game.
Starseeker, trust me when I say, this crew is ready for anything. Here's a look at what's waiting for you when the game drops June 11th. Wishlist it now and prepare for launch.
Can you drop the name? Because I completely forgot what this game exists. No, it's not that game. Star Seeker. Okay.
We'll be checking back in for a sit rep on that Star Seeker mission later in the show.
You know what? It looks actually not
Everything okay,
that
big
bad.
guy?
Yeah, it's just.
This
is usually when our folksy yet ethereal neighbor appears to dispense some timely nugget of salt of the earth wisdom, but I haven't even seen him today.
Well, last time he was here, he said he was building a shelter to survive the dying millennium, and we're gonna be devoured by electronic demons of our digital excess or something like that, you know?
Is that a good thing?
Well, it seemed to work out okay.
Great!
Yeah.
Because we're
branches
nothing if not
to
digitally excessive. Let's see some more previews.
Okay. Previews, it's good. Do you think about death? Who doesn't? Hard to perceive this game and what it's reading at its flesh, and Jesus Christ, dudes, you need to had some lessons from
Adventuring is not for everyone. I risk my life every day, you know. It's not that easy
Hey, boss, we're ready! I call dibs on that goblin with the tiny shield.
Yeah, sure, but don't interrupt me. So I spent years developing tactics. Like now, it's all about offense against these greasy goblins. You see? I can do this in my sleep. It's really all about knowing...
Enemy reinforcements, boss! Some cultists and a big-ass goblin.
Getting creative, huh? Bonzo, you benched. Gary, get out there. Let's see how they like that. Jeez, what the fuck, Gary? Now!
Oh, my bad, sorry.
Mercs these days.
Hey, boss, they're chanting and the big one's going berserk.
Oh, Gary, move!
Oh, but it's not my turn. No. Ah! Ah! My arm! Oh!
Oh, boy. That's not good. We need a meat shield?
Oh, I get to pick? Well, then Jenny.
Fuck you, Clive. Maybe you're the meat
Hey,
shield.
shut up! I'm talking about the prisoner. Okay, buddy. You take one for the team. Now, Jenny, use the terrain. Don't dodge, don't dodge, don't dodge. Yes! All right, Gary. Payback time. Finish him!
Take that!
And there you have it. Just another flawless victory for me, the Kev.
Can be fun.
All the games from today's show can be found over on the PC Gaming Show Steam page. Head on over to pcgamer.com/wishlist to check it out.
After quest. Okay. This one looks much better than previous game. Expect some surprises on this show. I hope so. Oh, not those guys. Damn it.
Wow, will technology ever get better than cassette tapes? I mean, you can fit 7 songs on a single tape.
And you can get as many free songs as you want by recording them off the radio, and you're only going to get like 10, 20 seconds of an annoying DJ blowing over the top of it.
Honestly, that's not bad. Wait, this cassette tape, it's not music at all. The label says monsters.
Wait a minute. Monsters on cassette tapes? That sounds like an extremely skillful segue into our next world premiere.
Oh, do you have a cassette player too? And you've done all this before? Been lost on another world? Turned into scary monsters with cassette tapes? All of it? Come on, what have you dragged me into?
Return to Earth. Are we not on Earth?
You first came to Elmwich looking for your friend, correct?
You see, I have all these guys helping me keep this city locked down.
Come on, I could take you lot on all day.
All who step foot on this land are under my influence.
It is the 21st century now. The time has come for change.
What is this? This looks good. Again, a lot of seizure shots. Okay. Oh boy. Absolutely fine if some of those games you like and you want to check, please check if you will support the developer, and his next game can be even much better from current laws. It's like starter games for developers. So if you see something good for you, be welcome to support developer and buy it. Even I saw one game what can be interesting from it. Well, except Control Resonance, that was kind of obvious. This just looks like super hot. No, that's somewhere between super hot and XCOM. Maybe just XCOM.
Yes, it really is called Two Fights, Two Tight Spaces. And if you can believe it, there's one more surprise. Shadow Drop! Oh, we love a good Shadow Drop, don't we? Two Fights, Two Tight Spaces is out right now.
And that's not the only surprise. This old-timey scroll came in the mail and it's addressed to Milord. It says, "The granary is full, sire?"
Oh, I know what that means.
I don't.
Another world premiere. Our next title is from a series that's been around for more than 25 years. Here are two of our very favorite PC neighbors to tell you all about it.
Hello, everyone. I'm Ben Starr.
And I'm Samantha Bayer.
And we're incredibly excited to give you a first look at our new game.
Stronghold 4, the brand new castle sim and RTS from Firefly Studios.
That's right. Another chapter in Stronghold where you can once again launch cows from trebuchets.
Sounds absolutely delightful. Let's have a look at the new exclusive reveal trailer.
Welcome to Stronghold 4, my liege.
Stronghold also very famous series of games.
This town has seen better days, but I'm sure you're up to the task of bringing the place back into splendor. Might I suggest next placing some farms to feed our population? Food stocks are back up again. We can train soldiers and build defenses to prepare for further bandit raids.
My bow calls.
My sword is needed.
Just me and my little pitchfork.
That's a nice thingy bob the church has there.
What's going on with the cows?
It's my time to shine. This inferno is punishment for our sins.
A huge invasion force is marching on the castle, my liege.
Another village taken then.
Make no mistake, I'll keep fighting.
Hell with you.
I have a favor to ask of you. Let's get to work.
Like thinking in 4D, I can say. Yeah, it's can be very good game. Quebec. Oh, went for Crimson Desert. Right? Right? Maybe not. But looked very Crimson Desert-ish from one of final boss fights. mine. Windrunners. Okay.
My brother has betrayed us all.
What a bastard.
His legendary Knights of the Round Table have all fallen prey to corruption.
Knights of the Round Table.
Or have simply disappeared.
Okay.
Avalon, once a glorious kingdom, is now falling into despair, and corruption ravages the land. Thus, I have created the legend of the Twilight Knights. For salvation will not come from a single knight, but from many.
Knights looks very... God damn it, cool.
Wardens of Avalon.
Oh, a new take on the Arthurian legend? That makes me want to go upstairs and get my life-size handcrafted, dual-tempered carbon steel replica of Excalibur.
Sean? Nope. Remember what happened last time? We do not need you swinging that giant sword around the living room. We just got a new lamp.
Well, don't worry, everyone. I promise I won't do it. See, I said I wouldn't. I don't know why you would think otherwise based upon my tone. Look, our new neighbor's rooster sure makes a racket, but I've been thinking it must be worth it for some of those farm-fresh eggs.
First, roosters don't lay eggs. Second, that was an elephant.
Wait a minute. If that's an elephant, do elephants lay eggs?
Oh my God.
Can you imagine? The omelets you could make would be massive.
Well, he'll be gone for a while.
Sure
the real reason our neighbor has an elephant is because we're here to see the world's first gameplay reveal for Planet Zoo 2.
Welcome. I'm Eric, the chairman of FEN.
I'm Alice, the Zoo Operations Manager at FEN.
We're here to help you on your journey in building and managing zoos, as well as restoring wildlife reserves across the globe. You'll be creating habitats for all kinds of species and making sure they're well cared for. Not to mention managing your staff and keeping your guests happy, too. With that in mind, let's begin.
Meet Lamarty, the Maasai giraffe. He shares his space with a pretty big family, so we need to make sure there's plenty of vegetation for everyone. And with the warm weather, we need to keep the fresh water flowing.
Speaking of water, we'll need an aquarium large enough to house several of our aquatic species, including our endangered hawksbill turtles, Mia and her family.
You'd be surprised how quickly these tanks get dirty. There goes one of our keepers now. We have one more stop to make. We're building a brand new kind of habitat, an aviary. It'll be the perfect home for our white-tailed sea eagles, Hamish and Freya. We've made sure there's plenty of space for them to spread their wings and to have some fun.
Conservation is FEN's most important goal. Like in the Scottish Highlands, where we're releasing our eagles into our wildlife reserve. We've done a lot to prepare this environment for them, something you'll be sure to do more of on your journey. Together, we can create a better world for all living creatures. So, are you ready?
I don't think I will play this October 15th.
You gotta bust a move!
Looks like wall running always and max.
You gotta bust a move!
I control life.
Twitch your ain't got the juice. I wanna do what the fuck I wanna do. It used to be a G-Shock. It's still a G-Shock. Bust a move or get hit. Yes, she
the right time because I think people will start going to sleep after.
Next up, we sent 3 of our best minions of the Damned to procure the secrets of a mysterious tower that spells certain doom for all who dare to enter. I'll miss those minions.
Death is not the end in our Quran. That is merely the beginning.
Quran is a top-down isometric game where you play as an echo, and you find these very powerful items. And then you play as a team of 3 to ascend in this very dark fantasy, hauntingly beautiful tower. Fight monsters, find the items, put together your build, and fight showdowns at the end of each floor. While you ascend the tower until there's only 2 teams left, and only 1 team can win.
Your whole goal is you start with nothing. You want to go get items to form your build on the fly. Items are distributed throughout the tower. You can find them in chests, kill monsters, then the best place is to take them off other players. When you're new, you kind of like will gravitate towards a certain play style, and as you continue to play more, you'll start to unlock different builds that you didn't know were possible. I think the item system is designed to have people embrace the playstyle that they want. We don't have traditional roles, so we don't have a support or a tank or a DPS. You're all kind of on even playing field, but you can lean into playstyles. You can lean into a ranged build or a hybrid build or a dive build just on the fly, what you uncover. We want you to land and feel the tension of trying to get items quickly, knowing that the fight is coming when the beacon spawns.
This place shows us who we could have been, what we should have been.
Our Quran takes place in the afterlife, so everybody that's here is dead. The only way you arrive in this place is if you've died with some kind of unfinished business. So everyone here has something unresolved that's kind of pushing them forward. Our characters are all called echoes when they first arrive, and in their chests they have these things called anchors, and that's where their memories live.
They're almost pebbles in the filter. They're stuck there, they can't escape. The anchor represents a memory or an emotion of unfinished business that they have from the living world. So it gets them stuck halfway. They cannot let go of the thing that happened to them in the living world.
Everybody starts out with one memory, and it's just one piece, and it could be a sense memory, it could be your mother's voice, it could be just a thought. And from that memory, the echo goes into this tower and tries to figure out who they are, why they're here.
And we always say that the answer is always at the top, so that's why they climb the tower. The answer is up, to get out. Players have affected a lot of changes over the years now for us, but the biggest thing we got on our Next Fest feedback was the player gap between training and Ascension. They were really awesome at helping us come up with the idea of Spires. Spires is kind of a arena-based 3v3 where you can climb up a spire and have like a run where you have 3 attempts before you fall to the bottom. So big goal there is lots of repetition with our items in combat to get you familiar with how pace of the game and how combat plays, so that when you go to Ascension, you're prepared. You know, Ascension has a different vibe to it. It's more methodical, it's paced out, there's lots of decision making, where you loot, what items you pick up, how you and your team synergize against other teams. As they get into it and understand combat more, it starts to open up, the combat creativity really starts to shine, and I think they'll get used to the pace and hopefully have a blast.
It's so smooth, the combat is so fun. The kind of like team play that I've seen coming out of it it's insane. Players generally have a play style. They either like to go full Eternal, meaning 4 pieces of the same set that we know synergize together, we've built to synergize together, or get a little wild and do a Shattered build. Get 2 pieces from one set, 2 pieces for another, and kind of see how it goes together. But it's very personal play style.
You get the benefit of 2 set bonuses with Shattered builds. You get the benefit of the Eternal ability if you do full Eternal.
When you fall in combat, there's so many ways to come back. You can be revived at a shrine. You can go and pick up your friend if they're crawling around on the floor. Then there's this totally clutch moment that happens sometimes where you've died, the beacons are there, somebody runs to a beacon and all the way up to the next floor, and then you're revived again, and you get to start all over, pick your stuff back up, dust yourself off, and get back in the fight.
Press the button, damn it!
if you join now and start playtesting with us, we're still shaping the game. I think it's such a great opportunity for players to play closely with the devs, give us your feedback so that we can make the game better and build the community with you. Go to the website and we have details there, and you can join the playtest as we get prepared for early access later in the year.
The Great Tower of Acheron summons you and two of your finest battle-hardened companions. Head over to Acheron.com to sign up to the playtest now.
Speaking of worldly entities, this next trailer is sure to send a chill down your spine.
Ages come and go. Yet mortals never learn. Foolish enough to challenge me. Only to see me rise. Deadlier, bloodier, thirstier. You'll never defeat my army, nor conquer my castle. We're cursed to fight, night after night, for all eternity. For my master. For her.
War Dogs is a tactical, all-out warfare FPS where 100 players split across 3 teams fight over one control zone to earn themselves cash.
Okay.
What makes War Dogs unique is its underlying persistent economy. Every life you spend in-game cash, building your own custom loadout, purchasing whatever equipment you want to suit your playstyle.
You then earn cash by performing any team play action in the zone, such as spotting and killing enemies, reviving and healing teammates, driving or piloting friends to the control zone, or building bases and even resupplying and selling items to other players. Anything that helps your team win earns you cash, with profits from every game banked into your account to spend in your next match or next time you play.
Investing in better equipment is risky, but the right choice at the right time can yield massive returns.
With this unique cash system, 100 players fighting across 3 teams, destruction, base building, playstyle freedom, with unlimited squad sizes and proximity chat.
46 Northeast.
War Dogs is a new twist on the FPS genre made for people like us who are tired of seeing AAA Battle Royale and extraction shooter clones.
Straight up, War Dogs isn't a game made for everyone. Instead, it's a grounded, hardcore shooter that doesn't forget it's a game. We're making what we want to make and play with FPS players and forget what we're trying to do.
War Dogs is coming to early access later this year, and we're opening our closed pre-alpha testing to new players this month, which you can sign up for right now. This is the new face of tactical all-out warfare. This is War Dogs.
Looks alright.
Why just defeat your enemies when you can cook and eat them? Shroom and Gloom puts the fun into fungi and the guy into fungi too. Now that I think about it, yeah.
It's true. And trust me on this. You'll want to get your volume cranked up and your air guitar fingers warmed up for our next world premiere.
In PC, it's Gwent.
Let's go, Maximum Thunderness. It's a game where you shoot stuff. Go!
I can't play.
Maximum
mobile game. So 90% of those games look like mobile games. But this is like the most mobile game in the show. What I saw. Yep.
Welcome to the prestigious International Space Station Ares. Earth is counting on you to assess the viability of Vesta for humanity, particularly regarding the mysterious magnetic field surrounding it.
I wake up. Same bunk, same time. The station resets. But I don't.
Our food supplies are dwindling faster than expected. If we're careful, starting now, we can still avoid early rationing.
This makes no sense. They're moving, like in a solar system, like planets.
Am I going to die here? Is this how I will be remembered?
On some space station.
It is all connected somehow.
Come on. One time.
No,
one time.
Won't let you. Won't let you. Won't let you.
Yes,
Okay. Okay. Look, just
definitely.
let me. Just one more.
Nope.
One more.
Nope. No.
You're
Here's
not
the. Okay.
just
Look. As much as I
shaking
love
the
shooters,
controllers,
why
you're
don't we play something more
actually
chill,
playing.
like
Yes.
a farming
was
sim?
Oh,
case.
sure. I love farming sims.
Right? Yeah.
Yes.
Stop it.
Yes.
Stop.
This is.
Okay.
This
While
is
we're
how
farming,
you
we've got another
handle
world premiere for
controller,
you,
yes.
and this
Yes.
one comes from the
All
creator
good.
of
That's
Citizen
right.
Sleeper. Check it out, Sean. Swear.
It's hard to lose at farming. It's
Yeah,
hard
but
to
you're
lose
gonna
at farming.
lose. You're gonna lose.
I like style.
Trickle down back like a rat. Don't you know I used to live here? Abandoned all hope, hang the rope. Don't you recognize my face no more? Abandoned all hope, crack a joke. Don't you recognize my taste no more? Heave, ho. Time moves slow. I don't grow old. I grow unrecognizable. I used to live
Next. What is this? American game. You know, because of gun. This is another gun game. It's definitely American game.
Well, that huge dispute we had off camera has finally come to this, dividing the house in half.
Yeah, well, you just stay on your half and I'll stay on mine. Although I think we established we're neighbors, not roommates.
Fine.
Fine.
Good.
Good. Oh, one of our PC neighbors must be at the door.
Yes, it's me, PC Gamer's Jacob Ridley, and I'm definitely here and not being edited in at a later date and time.
Oh, neighbor, you're always so full of sage wisdom and useful advice. Can you help us solve our dispute in time for the end credits?
I think I can help. You know, sometimes your parents have to tell little white lies to spare your feelings. It doesn't mean they don't love you. Take it from me, high school can be a tough time for teenagers, especially in the age of social media.
I think the script got a rewrite before they filmed Jacob's neighborly wisdom scenes.
Yeah.
Remember, sometimes the reason a bully acts that way is because he's a real dick. Just a straight up piece of
Okay, well, none of this is helping. Do you have any advice we can actually use?
Actually, I do have some great advice on building a custom PC. And as a bonus, you can win the awesome gaming rig I'm going to build for you today.
Sure.
Thanks, Jacob.
Okay, so we've gone for a full retro rig for this year's PC Game Show build. And yeah, this is a sleeper build, so effectively, I mean, it looks kind of badass, but you know, it looks old, it looks beige, it looks like it's from your, you know, parents' house in the 90s,
Just
early
a few
2000s.
months ago, so
But inside, it's actually a 9950 X3D, 5080, brand new AM5 motherboard, 32 gigabytes of DDR5, 6,000 megatransfers per second. We haven't skimped on that this year because of the prices, so you're welcome there. 1000 watt PSU and a 1 terabyte PCIe Gen 5 SSD. And of course an Arctic 360mm cooler. So yeah, sleeper build. Doesn't look it, but this thing is an absolute beast. And don't forget to head over to pcgamer.com/survey for your chance to win this seriously cool piece of hardware. Oh, and when you're done, head over to pcgamer.com/wishlist to add all your favorite games from today's show to your very own wish list. Back to you in the studio.
Build my PC because I knew what
Is it right for us to spy on our PC neighbors like this? Also, why do they live next to a talk show studio?
Well,
SSD
when you live
and,
in a
RAM
post-Alpha-6
actually
ecosystem, all bets are off. And anyway, I'm just making sure they can feed themselves without delivery apps.
Why? But isn't the classic 1990s sound of a deep space transmission alarm?
Must be time to check back in with that Starseeker expedition. Let's see how those spacefarers are doing.
$500.
Producers, roll the next trailer. I've got a service lamp to test.
Maybe $400.
Hi everyone, I'm Edward, creative director at Ludogram. We're building Ascenders Beyond the Peak, a turn-based exploration roguelite about a team of climbers hunting ancient artifacts in mountains that hunt back. And the higher you climb, the more you realize something else is hiding up there too. Every expedition starts long before the climb. You build your team, develop your headquarters, and choose which peak is worth the risk. Your team is connected by a single rope. You're never just moving a character. You're managing a chain of consequences. And sometimes, saving the team means leaving someone behind. The mountain is your weapon. You use gravity, terrain, and the environment itself to survive, with 9 classes that each interact with it completely differently. And its inhabitants will make sure none of it comes easy. Between climbs, your team recovers, but not everyone feels the same way. And what you bring back from the mountain will force you to choose between power and allegiance. The question is, whether you'll make it back to choose it all.
Very niche games.
Take it
yeah, so thank you for watching. Did we have something interesting in Xbox? Actually, nothing that significant. Everything we saw, everything important what we saw was before. No, kind of big bummer what we have Gears of War and Clockwork Revolution only for Xbox. Again, this is frustrating, but I hope when will be released like in few months after actually when will be released on PC in few months after release on Xbox. So yeah, let's hope. And for now, thank you for watching and see you on the next one. Bye guys.